Hey guys, I've been actually meaning to do this for a little bit of time now because last time I did this was very early on in my PS5 collection, and it's grown substantially since then. Just because I did that right as I was relatively new to the console, so I didn't have a lot of games. I have a lot more now, so I figured now's a great time to do a collection update video for the PS5. So I'm gonna do that. I plan on doing this for Xbox as well, because my Xbox collection has grown a little bit. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start. So we're gonna start today with Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Amazing game. Amazing game. Of all the Ratchet and Clank games I played, which is most of them, this is a very good one. This is one of my tops, if not my top. It's absolutely incredible. If you haven't played it, really should. Next up, the first game I ever played on my PlayStation 5, which is Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Ultimate Edition, which comes with the first game, which now you can just get the remaster with the disc. So, that's cool. Miles Morales, great game. Fantastic game. All the Spider-Man games by Insomniac have been good so far, though. So, looking forward to Wolverine. But we, of course, have Marvel's Spider-Man 2, which I did do a full review of. I did a full review of this one, too. Probably my game of the year. I thought this was fantastic. I loved it. One of the best, if not the best, superhero games that I've ever played. And I don't want to do too much spoilers, still a relatively new game, but play it. Next up, we have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Not a bad game. I was a little worried about it because I wasn't so big on the Avengers game, but I thought this was a much better game than the Avengers game. You only control Star-Lord, which is a bit of a bummer, but it also is a very story-focused single-player adventure action game, which is what I wanted from Avengers, but we didn't get that. However, it's quite fun. Good for a once through. I haven't touched it since. But next we have Devil May Cry 5, which is great. I've played all the Devil May Cry games, and this is definitely the best one. Actually, no, I did not play the reboot, which I guess went nowhere. So that's why they made 5. But 5 is great. If you haven't played 5, You're just doing yourself a disservice. Next, we have Resident Evil Village, which I'll be 100% honest with you, I got to the part with the baby, peed my pants, and I have not touched the game since. I also have Resident Evil 4, the remake, but I have a download of that. I do want to get a physical copy. I just haven't got around to it yet, but I do have Resident Evil 4, and that game's amazing. Next up, we have Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, which, to be honest, I have not put much time in, so can't really give a lot of comments on it, but I own it. And next up, we have Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, which is a great game. I never really played the original Crisis Core, so playing this was a treat for me, especially with the updated graphics and the improved gameplay. Amazing. Then, of course, we have Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, which is just a upgraded version of Final 7 Remake. But it's amazing. The whole reason I even got this was because I got tired of the PS4 disc asking me to install the PS4 version, and it was really bothersome. So I just was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to buy a PS5 copy. And plus, I wanted, that and Rebirth all be on the same shelf together. So there's that. Next up, we have Final Fantasy 16, which I did get the deluxe edition of. This game was awesome. It was my favorite game of the year until Spider-Man, but it's still amazing. It's still amazing, and I want to replay it. I just haven't got around to it yet. I want to replay it. It was very good. Then we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I legitimately got as a gift. I needed PS5 games. I just got my PS5. My uncle bought this for me. And I have not put a lot of time into it. Maybe someday. Next up, we have a game I have not touched yet. Scarlet Nexus. I bought this because it was on Amazon for like $15, and I still haven't played it. Next up, we have a game I got for Christmas that I have not played yet a couple years ago, which is Tales of Arise. Never played any of the Tales games. So, someday, one day I'm going to get to these games. Now we have another game that I honestly have not put a lot of time in, which is Returnal, which is like a roguelike alien game. It's not bad. I do like the controls. It does play well. It's pretty hard, and I need one day. I just need to find the patience because it is a fun game. I need the patience to sit down and play it without sucking. And then we have Balan Wonderworld. I'll let my face speak for itself. Next up, we have Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate, which is a very good game. Very, very good game. I also do have Mortal Kombat 1, but I haven't downloaded, which I have not put a lot of time into because it doesn't grip me as much as the other NetherRealm games. Don't know why, but I do need to put more time in it. Next up, we have Ghostwire Tokyo, which I did enjoy, but I kind of just put it down. I don't know why. I just put it down. So I should pick it back up because it was fun. And next up, we have the most adorable game ever made, Stray, where you're a kitty. And I have a kitty, and I love him. So I love this kitty, and this game just makes me smile because of how cute the cat is. Next up, we have one of the biggest disappointments ever for me, the Callisto Protocol. I was really looking forward to this one. And objectively, it is not a terrible game. But graphically, it's incredible. It looks amazing. But it's just got really clunky gameplay and does not live up to the expectation I had for it. Because this is supposed to be a spiritual successor to Dead Space. And it just doesn't meet the mark. But speaking of Dead Space, the Dead Space remake is amazing. Oh my god, this remake is so good. Oh man, I've played through this a couple of times, actually. And I love it. I love it so much. And honestly, you should play it if you're a survival horror fan. Next up, we have Ghost of Tsushima. Amazing game that I've only played through once. And I really should play through it a second time. I just have not gotten around to it because there are so many other games for me to play. This is amazing, though. You should play it. Next up, we have one of the best games on the PlayStation 5, which is God of War Ragnarok. Definite must-buy if you haven't already. What are you doing? Play God of War Ragnarok. It's fantastic. And then last but not least, we have another game I have not played, which is Armored Core 6, The Fires of Rubicon. I don't know why I bought this, because I'm really not a big fan of From Software. All their games frustrate me. But it's a mech game. I like robots, so I want to give it a try. I just have not gotten around to it yet. But that's it for PS5 games for now. I do plan on picking up games like Sonic Superstars I still need to get, and I plan on getting it on PS5. There's other games. I plan on getting a physical copy of Mortal Kombat 1 and Resident Evil 4. There's other games coming out. I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Wolverine I will pick up, of course. And there are some other ones. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, that's my current PS5 collection. And I may do an updated one for Xbox, but I'll probably just include Series X and Xbox One in the same thing, because Xbox is now just kind of one thing rather than Xbox One and X. All the console boxes just say, all the game boxes just say Xbox. So I'll probably just include that all together. The dog is here. But Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it a little bit. It's not like a figure review. It's just me talking about some games, but I like video games too. So, have a good one. Take care.